我们要吃豌豆粉红米线，你可以带我们去吗？
您不是订好这里吗？应该。
这个附近。Hello from Kunming. 一碗。13。
煮好了。
谢谢。
筷子个。
We have just spent the last few days in the very chill, very laid-back StephandPete. But yesterday we took the train about 2.5 hours north to Kunming, the city of eternal spring. I just found out yesterday that we're actually at over 6,000 feet altitude right now, so higher than Denver for any Americans out there. And while StephandPete was such a nice way to start our trip and very relaxing and chill, we were really excited to get started exploring a bigger city. And Kunming is almost 7 million people. Because we haven't really been out and about in the city yet, and it's going to come as no surprise to our regular viewers, we're going to structure today around eating as much as we can. Yunnan is home to a bunch of ethnic minorities and has a really diverse cuisine. I think it's also one of the top producers for China, so there's a lot of delicious vegetables. And as you saw in the taxi, we wanted to start out with something I thought was a common breakfast, wandou fenhong mi xian, like pea flour rice noodles. And we've had lots of very friendly taxi drivers, but this guy was not interested in helping us find it. He actually said, go look for yourself. So as we got close to our destination, we saw this place, which was bustling, and we thought we would go try it. Now, they don't have that particular dish, but it seemed like something that we shouldn't pass up. So I'm not really sure what we have here. Some kind of noodles.
This place is so atmospheric and exactly what I wanted because it's nice and chilly this morning. And this is just so delicious. It's like sour. Yeah, but it's awesome. Enjoy it, come and eat.
By the way, in case you're new to our channel, we're StephandPete. We actually met in Shanghai in 2008, which you'll be sick of hearing by the time we're done with China. We travel a lot with our son Hayes. We're based in Chiang Mai, and right now we're on a month-long trip throughout China that started in StephandPete and ends in about a month in Shanghai. I think that's all you need to know. We've only been walking down the street for like 20 seconds, and already I want to eat everything.
I don't know what this is, but it looks delicious. And yeah, and she's sort of putting some cumin type powder on it, and that's like about it. I love it, love the simplicity.
这是越南的菜，
云南的广海产。
这个怎么说中文？
这个叫土豆饼。
Yeah, it's like a hash brown, but then with this like delicious cumin and chili flake dusting.
Okay, our next food mission is to find this potato buffet that we saw in Blondie in China's video. Love her. I've been binging her China content. She went to this place where you can eat as many potatoes as you want with all sorts of toppings. And to get here, we're going to go on the subway for our first time, which is also exciting. You must be in heaven as a British person. We're going to have potatoes twice in the span of a couple hours.
That's exciting. Do you think we need to buy a ticket, or do we just use Alipay? Is it that way? Ah, okay. All right. So it's 2 RMB. Okay.
It turns out, of course, everything is in Alipay. There's like a transport tab. When you buy a one-day ticket, it was 13 kwai. Do people still say kwai? What do I say? And it's a QR code. Like, I cannot overstate how convenient everything is here.
Follow the green line. It's like we've never traveled or like used a metro before.
It feels like we entered a future planet. So we're finally on the subway. Oh, it's doing without being asked. So we have this app that we've just implemented. I don't know what it's called. Maybe I'll find it. But you can like do thumbs up and set goals and stuff, and then there's different categories. So like patience, good attitude, doing something the first time.
Oh my gosh, that again.
And if Hayes gets 10 thumbs up, he earns 10 kwai, so that when he sees stuff out and about in China, which there's lots of stuff to buy, he can earn it. Also, we're exploring around, obviously, central Kunming today, but we're actually staying at the Intercontinental, which is an urban resort a little bit outside of the city at Dianqi Lake. So if you want to see that, we will, of course, be giving a room tour, so stay tuned to the end of the video. We also had a fantastic meal there last night, very different than what we're eating today. So if you want to see it, stay tuned. Just say, oh, 一件件 OK 可以 We found the potato spot. Oh, we make our sauce. Okay, 谢谢. Okay, this is the part that looked really fun. And what's her name? Amy Blondie in China? Whatever, her video. I mean, where do you, she was overwhelmed and she like lives here and is fluent in Chinese. Hazy, look, you want to help me make a sauce? That looks like garlic, so obviously.
I mean, this is...
Every kind of pickle you can imagine. I just don't know what goes together.
I'm gonna do like different layers of stuff. Not like all smushed together. And then you can mix it up a little bit. So it would be good. Daddy, Joe, I'm just starting with one layer, okay? With 3 layers just starting, okay? That's yours. Sauce. You can mix it up.
This is very exciting.
Tell me if you like it.
Yeah.
This is really great. Like, you can make endless combinations.
That's awesome.
Do you like mine?
Okay, I don't know if this is what we were looking for. Honestly, I don't know why we were looking for what we were looking for. This has wando in it, which I think refers to the peas. Like, why would you watch us try to describe food if you could just go watch all of Blondie and China's videos? I don't know. I think it's close to what we were looking for. Do I need a spoon? It's got like, these are the split peas. They look like tiny chickpeas. Some sort of meat.
Can I see something else?
Yeah?
And also, we're about to see pandas, and look at the chair. There's pandas on the chair too. We're about to see pandas.
We have a few stops before we go to Chengdu. But he's right, we're going to Chengdu.
But yeah, have you showed them the rest of the thing here? All the.
Yeah, I think I've showed them these noodles.
And also, there's noodles there. And that I make my dad's sauce. That's you make. I'll help mommy make her sauce, and nobody makes this sauce. They make that sauce.
I don't know what else to say. They're delicious, of course. I haven't met a bowl of noodles I haven't liked. Maybe one of the reasons that we can't find the precise ones I was looking for is they eat so many kinds of noodles here. We asked somebody in the hotel, actually, for whatever the split pea ones that was like more viscous. We asked where to find them, and she was like, we eat noodles all times of day, everywhere. Just go into a shop, which is what we've been doing. So anyway, bon appetit. We have come to Wangling Alley, I guess. It's near the university, Yunnan University, and so it's supposed to be really cute. I had it on my list to come back in the afternoon, which we may or may not do. But right now we want a coffee, and there's this place called Salvador's that ChatGPT told me to go to. I think Yunnan is relatively famous for coffee, so I think this is local Yunnan coffee, hopefully. But I was just doing some Googling. I think it was started by some foreigners in Dali and then moved here. I'm not sure. This street is beautiful. I'm about to blow your mind.
Yeah.
So this coffee shop's called Salvador's, which I thought was like an interesting name for a Chinese coffee shop, right? And then I read that it was started in Dali, but I still thought it was a weird name for a Chinese coffee shop. But then I was in there taking pictures, and there's a picture of Salvador Dali. Bada bing.
It makes sense now, Steph.
There you go.
We are on our way to the park, but we just spotted a sign for rose cake, which is very famous here in Kunming. So we thought, why not get one, and then we can go and eat it in the park.
So one of them I think is rose, and then there's one that's like got Yunnan ham inside.
Can I have one of these?
Yeah.
Oh, the pastry's lovely. And you can actually see like the little bits of rose, like petals in it.
Yeah, they like smash it up into like a jam or something I saw. Not like a jam, but
Yeah,
like...
it's really nice. It's actually not that rose floral. Oh, because we had the strawberry one, didn't we?
We're not a big floral tasting family. This one's, I think, gonna be more up my alley. So Yunnan is famous also for like cured ham. Guess where I learned that? Oh, it's a Blondie in China video. I don't know where to find it, but I would love to because it looks exactly like prosciutto. Did you point to the right one? This is definitely still rose. Unless it's like
definitely. Or is it like ham inside? Wait, is it like ham?
No, it's ham. And egg yolk.
Yeah, see, that is the right one.
And rose? Maybe? If it is driving you crazy that we're like eating the wrong things or not describing things properly, we have a lot of food tours coming up with Lost Plate food tours. We're doing a cooking class in Lijiang. We're doing food tours in Chengdu, Xi'an, Suzhou, and Shanghai. So hopefully this is the end of us rambly-jambly, not describing food well. We now just walked to, I guess, what's like Kunming Old Town. There's this building, it's actually a hotel now, Moon Chalice. That's like an old heritage building. Of what? I don't know. There are so many people taking pictures. This was like when we went back to Shanghai in 2018. We used to live in the French concession where there's like old buildings. And like, to us, the backdrops didn't make sense. And this is kind of the same. Because like, to me, it just looks like a window and a plain wall. Obviously, it's very popular. We have no food in mind for this section. I'm sure we'll find something, but we're actually on our way to the DJI store in the mall that we went to earlier this morning because we bought a second mic, and I went to pay for it on Alipay, and I had it pulled up, but I don't think it went through. It's not in my Alipay, it's not in my credit card statement, so I feel terrible, obviously, and I'm gonna go back and try to pay for that. So that's a little detour that we won't film because it's boring, but I was wondering like if that ever happens with Alipay, and it probably doesn't for Chinese people, but for silly foreigners like myself, it was all pulled up, but then it must not have gone through, or maybe it didn't. I'm crazy. Anyway, old town Kunming.
The record. We've been here for a couple of dances now. This one, that's my favorite.
Because of this? Do I have it? I like this move. I'm not making fun of it. I was just sitting here thinking, like, if you were aging and it was a Monday afternoon at 3 o'clock, like, and this is the weather, like, this is exactly where I want to be. Like, should we retire in China? I don't know why the most random things today made me stop it. It made me emotional. Where was it earlier? Oh, it was just that beautiful street near the university, and there was all these shops, and we were just like ducking in shops, and I think it's the weather. The city of eternal spring is like delivering. Oh my God, there's flowers everywhere. The sky's kind of blue. Random. That's one of the most random emotional moments while traveling. I'm so sorry.
There's even more dancing, and they're wearing what looks like more like traditional clothing.
See you later.
So last I just had some blueberries that were like tinier than these, and they're so good. Daddy just said, "Get down," because he's so silly all the time.
Hey?
Yes.
I
Thank you.
yeah. I don't know what happened.
But I don't offend you.
Anyway, I came back and I'm
好人，
okay.
应该怎么
How
说？
often does this happen? It must happen.
Good pencil.
Tongulu! Where's the Tongulu? Where's it here? Whoa. I want to have the grapes.
Hayes fell in love with Tangulu in Taiwan, and we haven't actually seen it yet. This is our first spotting, and he yelled, "Finally!" It's one of those things, we talked about this in Taiwan. When it became so popular, it was like, no way does that taste that good. And it actually is so good.
They've heard these smaller ones. These are great.
They're really good. In Korea, sometimes, you guys know I love Korea. Maybe you don't know, but I do love Korea. Sometimes they were not crunchy. It was so annoying. But now we're in the birthplace of Tangulu, so I think.
This is Yoon Brewing. I'm having a beautiful day, which is some kind of rice beer. It's really delicious. No, it was a rice pale ale. It's really nice. The lady here, Yvonne, I don't know how to pronounce her Chinese name, is one of the owners here. She said they've been going for about, what, 9 years? She
Yeah, her brother is the brewer.
said? So nice, so friendly.
If anyone's keeping count of how many times in these videos I say when we lived in Shanghai, but I'm going to say it again, when we lived in Shanghai in 2008, there was one craft brewery that I know of, Boxing Cat, that also happened to be the only place in the city where you could get grits. Maybe there was one more, but like now we're in Kunming, it feels like hopefully there's way more craft breweries in China now, of course, because it's nearly 20 years later. This is a very exciting stop on our day in Kunming.
In case you're wondering what Hayes does while we're sat enjoying a beer, he's been sending a message to his buddy from school who is Chinese and is home for his spring break, and just sent us a beautiful video of a space exhibition that he's at in his hometown. So Hayes was giving him an update of what we're up to here in China, which was very cute.
Nanchang. Nanchang Night Market, which was our destination. We walked by this place and it looked so good. And I told Pete, I was like, I'm gonna ask her if it's from Yunnan. If it's from Yunnan, we can eat it because we're in Yunnan. And she said yes. So, I already forgot what it is. 谢谢. Oh, can I try it? Or do you want to try it?
No, go for it. It's going to be hot.
Like actually hungry. We don't usually make eating all day videos, and I'm still hungry. But yeah, I think there's a lot of variations on this in China. You want one?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. It's like fried bread wrapped around fatty meat with spring onion. Like, there's literally nothing that could go wrong with this. I've broken the cardinal rule. We're in an empty restaurant that was recommended to us by the touristy ham shop below, but we've been looking for these guochao shi mian, crossing the bridge noodles, which are very famous in Yunnan. We're also at the point of the day where Hayes is losing his limit. We've been out since about 9 a.m. It's now 6:30. And so this is where we're gonna try them. And I feel like this might be one of those things that as we continue to travel in Yunnan, we're presented with them and we didn't maybe need to eat them at our first stop, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay, here it comes. Okay, very quickly. I will say it's not my favorite of the dishes. It's very subtle, and I like the really bold, punchy Chinese flavors. One of the reasons it might be called Crossing the Bridge noodles is because there was a scholar and he lived on an island and his wife would bring him noodles while he was studying for his imperial exams, and she would cross the bridge, and by the time she did, the noodles and everything in the soup was really soggy. So then she brought an earthenware bowl, and then the broth had like a layer of oil to act as insulation, and then all the ingredients, as you saw, were kept separately, and that's how she would deliver them to her husband to ensure he didn't have soggy soup. How kind. One thing about us is if we see a really cute bar, it's not going to get out of our head. So we've come back to this place we walked by. It's really cute. We're going to share a beer and we're going to eat some meat sticks we just got. Some young rotoir, new rotoir. I smell them.
So good. The way
10 kwai each for me later.
The way in which this guy was seasoning these, like, consistently throughout cooking was just something to watch.
Don't know if these are Yunnan, but we've had them in every video we've made so far. So
they're like on like bits of twig.
yeah, I wonder what that is. The guy, I didn't know what he was saying, but he pointed at a professional Belgian wheat ale, so that's what I got.
I don't know where Steph's gone, but our beer has arrived, and this paired with this is a winning combination.
Cold again.
Oh yeah. Good, right?
好吃吗? If beer was this good when we lived in China, we might still be here. Oh, we've had like one Qingdao the whole time. We've had like multiple craft beers.
I actually got one.
How did you get one out?
See you at one more stop. All right, final stop of the evening. We are back at the hotel. This is the Intercontinental Butterfly Bar. We're enjoying a lovely glass of Argentinian red wine. But this is not the end of the video, because when we wake up tomorrow, we're going to show you our hotel room, which is beautiful, and also show you the meal we had last night at Shangtao, which is a highly regarded restaurant here, and it was incredible. So that's it for tonight. We'll see you in the morning. Cheers. Pete's here too. Well, good morning. Like we said, we're staying at the Intercontinental Kunming Urban Resort, which, by the way, has this beautiful hot spring. This place is truly 5 stars. It's the kind of place that when you come back from a long day of sightseeing, they have your slippers laid out on a mat beside your bed, and they have a kids club for haze. I love nothing more than a hotel breakfast, and the one here is extravagant. But the real highlight was our meal the first evening at Shangtao, which is a 6-time Black Pearl awarded restaurant. We had everything from Wagyu beef to dye rice cakes with caviar to a whole roasted duck. Seriously, we didn't know what to do with ourselves. But anyway, here's Pete for a quick room tour.
Sorry, you're stuck with me. Hayes is gonna have a day off from the room tours. So let's show you this fantastic room we've got here. First, lovely open bedroom here, super comfy big bed. They actually brought us a rollaway bed that Hayes requested to sleep on the little couch sofa thing here, which has been fine by us. More room for him to play Lego. We've got this great balcony, which I'm using for a little bit of laundry. Then this fantastic bath, which we have all used, and it's really great. You can also put these blinds down so you can have a little bit of privacy as well. And all of our luggage stuff over here. And that is about it. Great room.
Anyway, that is it from Kunming. I could easily spend more time here, but our trip around China is just getting started. By the way, if you need help planning a trip to China or anywhere elsewhere in the world, I also work as a travel advisor and I'd love to hear from you. My email is below. Otherwise, thank you for watching this one, and we're headed to Dali tomorrow, so we'll see you in the next one.